Hello everyone and welcome back to Shadow of Mirkwood Divide and Conquer Let's Play with me, Buttery Butters, the evil Buttery Butters. In the last episode, we took Enethar, and we had a heroic victory with this guy. And we are going to be fighting the people of Burzum-ishi, or however you pronounce that, at the end of this turn. So yeah, let's go ahead and do it. We're at turn 15. Well, turn 16. At the start of turn 20, I will again toggle Fog of War to see how everyone but the Elves and the Veil of the Wind are doing. You know, I like to keep in touch with the rest of the world. Try to see how well my Dark Lord Master is doing. Okay, so we got our battle here. Spearmen and archers. So, did we even build a ram? I don't know if we built a ram. Yeah, we did. Okay, so what I want is, because they're coming to me, is there high ground that's actually on the map? There is, but it would really tire out my troops to get there. So, there's no point in doing that. Or in fact, we might be better off exactly where we are. Now, we have to move a little bit, because then the archers can shoot from here, which is high ground. So, right here seems like a better spot, so... These guys come over here, and you're just going to... Oh yeah, loose formation, because archers, there's a lot of them. You guys, fire at will, yes, and it really doesn't matter if you skirmish, you're all expendable anyway. Put you guys over here in a long line. And my general, again, he is... No, he's not going to come back to me, so he's not entirely expendable, so I'll keep him out of harm's way as much as I can. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward until we're here. We might take some arrows while we run, but... because we're not taking a great angle, see, they can shoot from like right here. Yeah, a few of my orcs are already dead. But it's causing them to have to run as well, which is only a good thing. Okay, so my archers are ready pretty much, and I have them set to fire at will. Wait, why did these guys not go into loose formation? There we are. Oh, by all means, if all of you guys want to run straight out, that's fine. Raiders go after the spearmen. Oh yeah, if you guys are going to charge the archers... by all means, archers, stay right where you are. Do anything you can to take out those peasant archers. Peasant archers are the true bane. These orcs are doing shitty work. Alright, I have to crush this flank, like, now. There's like a ton of these guys. Alright, so are my archers even trying? I really hope they are. Let's move them over here. Give them a better line of sight toward the enemy archers. Alright, so these peasant archers have been trapped. Alright, we're not losing as many orcs now as we were before. Also, it doesn't help that my orcs are tired. You all fire. all of you fire on those archers. Alright, so these guys are broken. There we go. Let them break. If they have to come back out at us, that's fine. These guys, however, we want to run down. Because I'm pretty sure one of these guys is the general. Get to these guys, come on. Now these guys are all already winded and tired. Which is, of course, fun. Alright, so let's go after this group of archers since they are now being depleted. Alright, it doesn't look like we're gonna be able to actually catch these guys, which sucks. But with them all routing, what I could do is charge these guys and switch these guys to Flaming Shot to try to get these guys to rout a little faster. Because if I can break them with a charge... Now, these guys haven't broken yet. Yeah, they're still just shaking. Alright, these guys have routed. Alright, you guys do anything you can to rip those guys a new vulgar word, shall I say. Push forward and flank them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the Elves.
Come on, break them with the Flaming Shot. Break them! Alright, they're broken again. And this time we've actually caught them. Come on, break! All your friends are dying. Do you not understand this? Waver! Waver, damn it. Jesus Christ, these guys just don't have stamina. Oh, looks like we're catching them. And there it is. We lost 332, but we deployed a lot. Yeah, the Orc Raiders took a lot of damage here. Kills are spread out evenly. So yeah, I pretty much just showed you the strategy of using an Orc army and instead of using the Nazgul. Overwhelm them so that you wind up flanking them through sheer force. It helped we crushed one flank and then came back. You know what, I'm just gonna sack it. And we got our money from that. You're not really that good. Nah. Alright, so, what would do best here? Well, it definitely needs a Shrine of Melkor. Oh, I didn't realize that increased population. That's pretty cool. How much money would roads give me? Pretty good amount of road. Good amount of road, a good amount of money. I'm gonna go with the boar breeder things, or whatever, the hunting camp. There we go. Alright, your job. You're on the wrong side, good sir. You're in Shadow of Mordor's territory, and I cannot abide that. Okay, so you guys, we're gonna merge you. And who's taking up most of my upkeep? The Shadow Bows, Uruk Archers. Alright, so if I send you, you, and you. I can send you guys into the fort so I can have you there for a rainy day. Shouldn't have to worry about anyone from this flank if Mordor really is there. So I can afford to not leave a garrison in here and move these guys out. Except for maybe the Orc Raiders. They can stay. And they can join the attack on Rosgobel. I'm definitely going to want at least the wargs there too. Our economy's going up slowly, that's good. Dorling Var's already building something. Leather Tanner, not really need it. Here, though, a hunting lodge. Could be good. Butchery wouldn't be bad either. A grain exchange, how would that do? Not too well. There's also a decent amount of corruption, which could be slightly taken care of with the camp guard, and even more taken care of with the slave pit. So I'm gonna go with a hunting lodge, and then when that's done and I have the money, I'll go with the slave pit. Increase the money and then decrease the amount of money lost from corruption. You are going to attack these guys. I'm not going to use the ram. He can't even use the ram, but if I don't build it, he'll get a negative trait, so...
Hurry up.
No, I think this guy's a skin changer. Yep. Skin changer, some spears, some archers, that's it. So, except for the skin changer, what's in Nazgul is literal crap. So, once these guys show up, and I bring the wargs and probably the shadow guard, then I should have a good chance. And I think the skin changers are heavy infantry. No, they're average armor, so they'd be light infantry or medium infantry. Or are they considered cavalry? But they've got a bonus to cavalry. I'm so confused. Everything is confusing right now. This is what I get for playing the orcs and not, I don't know, playing the elves. The elves I'm extremely familiar with. I'm also extremely familiar with the dwarves. Oh, they're gonna sally out. That's perfect. That's exactly what I want you to do. And who knows, maybe that little elvish host right there I can take out. They apparently have an extreme advantage because of their numbers. However, if I can take out their general, it's because they have 2 lots of orc looters ranged. They've only got 3 missile attack though, so... And I think my armor is like 16, so I think it would take like 5 arrows to penetrate the armor and do 1 hit point of damage. So they'd need to hit each individual unit 5 times.
We must act and halt this turn of events.
Alright, if I run them here... I said if I run them here... There we go. Awesome, the orc looters are coming out. Unfortunately, that's the ranged one. No, the ranged one is the general, I believe. You should know better than to resist your masters. Because why not? This battle's going to take longer than 3 minutes. Alright, and now with that done, charge back. It probably didn't do too much to their morale actually, but I think it did, you know, enough. I killed 5% of them in that. It's especially good if their general keeps being an idiot and charging forward. Actually. Rearrange the line. Come on. Well, I know this guy is not the general, but still. There we go. Oh, he was the general. That's perfect. Look at them just fall over. I love that. They're already wavering. And I think that was less than 30 seconds since I used Terror of the Nazgul, so... Alright, now they're just plain shaken, so let's get out of there. Alright, I definitely want to draw them so their archers have to come up here so they aren't at that little lip. Because if they're at that lip, then I can't get a good charge at them. I did lose a couple of Nazgul in that. That's fine. That was a devastating charge and it killed their general, so... Those guys actually have some pretty decent range if they're still firing at me. Alright, let's get over here. Walk them for a little bit. Make sure that, Alright, now they're going. Alright, so there's not that many of them, and I don't want charge to wind up having more than like half the charge going off to the side, so we're going to rearrange it here, so that way it's more of a thick formation. And these guys are now pretty much over the lip, and That's exactly where I want them to be. So yeah, if I can destroy this unit here, the fact that I destroyed an entire unit should have an effect on their morale. Hooray! Again, these guys should have been subservient to their masters. Instead, they decide to be little rebellious assholes. So now it's time for us to drink your blood! Ah, that was beautiful. Oh, you guys think you're cute. Well, I have news for you. You're not. You know what just happened to your buddy there? Well, it's gonna happen to you. And that was a loose formation charge. Da 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 da.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
I didn't even have to make contact with them. No, you guys don't get to retreat. Who said you guys were allowed to retreat? Get over here. You guys think you're gonna get inside the gates and close them before I get there? Come on. This is so fun. Nope! Haha! Look who beat you to it! Look at them all just drop dead, I love it. Are there any left? Did I slaughter them all right there? Yes, I did! I slaughtered them all right there. Another heroic victory. Well, I just walked right to the gate. I'm like, hi guys! Chop, 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 making orc stew. You guys will make wonderful food for the guys sitting on their asses in Dol Guldur. Yay! I do have to worry about those elves, though. Ooh, Drill Master. Ooh, he's Drill Master and Courageous. I like this guy. A Brawler's Pit in Dol Guldur. That'll take 1,000 of my money, but increases, Oh, 500! Thank you! I'll show you what this is. It's one of the new guilds. And where is it? Brawler's Pit. There we are. Increased experience to troops trained here, so I can actually retrain all of these guys. It'll cost actually a lot of money, so I'll hold back on that. Speaking of a lot of money, I could do something there. I could do something there. Another hunting hut, because it's nice and simple. What's in here? That's a pretty decent-sized army, actually. Oh, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna get some cheapy units. And I'm not gonna take him out. I should take him out. You know what? I'm wondering if he'll lose his ancillaries and his traits if he dies.
Get ready for fighting.
Let's try.
Them all.
Oh, great, they've got the Woodland Warriors. That's what I was afraid of. Those guys are impossible. Well, they're not impossible, but... Let's just see how broken these guys are. If he dies here, oh well. If he doesn't die here, then I know I can rip the elves a new butthole. But the Woodland Warriors are tough. They are javelin units that are effective against armor and cavalry.
We must act to halt this turn of events.
Now, I attacked them, but they have... they've got the superior numbers and strength, so they shouldn't be coming after me. Alright, what do we got here? These are some of those woodland guys. If I can find out who the general is, it's this guy actually, so if I can kill this guy off the charge, or break him off the charge. Although I have to worry about the fact that the archers are really good. They're gonna halt and then fire javelins into my face. So yeah, if I can kill this guy... Charge! What are you doing? Don't just stand there. Charge! Charge! Defeat is a distinct possibility. I almost completely ruined their unit in one charge. Which is exactly what I needed. Alright, get out of there. Really? These guys are still completely steady. I do have to worry about those woodland spearmen and the damn archers. This could be bad. Alright, how many have I killed so far? I've already killed 20% of them, but they've killed 2% of me, and that's not a good ratio. I could have sworn I would have killed their general in that charge. There we are, that's something I desperately needed. Lower them to about half in one charge. Now get out of there before they catch up to you. Oh, that guy got caught. These guys are smart, they're keeping their spearmen close. Alright. Doing well so far, actually. Alright, they left these guys out alone. It's those spearmen I have to worry about. Now that was a hefty charge. Not really. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bolt and take stock of things. This episode's about over, too. Goddamn elves. Always gotta be ruining a good time. Besides, all those chargers are bound to have differentiated the general. Can't be the spearmen, can it? No. Yeah, it's still the woodland wardens. It's just that there's only 2 of them left. You know what? YOLO. Well, technically not YOLO, because these guys live more than once. Aha! You broke off, idiot. Yeah, these guys broke off, I'm assuming to get a clear shot with their javelins. Jeez, this general is tough. And he's not even a general, he's just a captain. Yeah, he's literally just a captain, and he's being this difficult to take down. That's the reason this army isn't more in tatters right now. Because of the fact that their general slash captain is still alive. Alright, might as well kill this guy. Ah! Oh! Sorry, no can do. Not staying to get charged at. Yeah, especially if I can get rid of these missile units, I won't have to worry about getting hurt every time I charge. Well, that was an effective charge, guys. If you guys had charged effectively, I wouldn't have to run you away like this constantly. Yeah, these spearmen are going to be difficult no matter what. But I do have Terror of the Nazgul back. Alright. What am I at? I'm starting to get warmed up, which is not a good thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here and wait for them to get to me. See, I'm surprised they're not being more defensive. These guys are still running at me. You know what? Might as well, right? Great, we're winded now. Because we still got the rangers to deal with. We still have the woodland warriors and the woodland spearmen. Man, who would have thought a direct charge right into the front of Spearman would do the trick? I'm pretty sure I killed them all. I killed them all! I directly charged into a group of spearmen and did not suffer for it. Okay, those archers have to die. They just killed another one of me. Alright, these guys are going to go right into the spearmen at that rate, and unless I'm charging into them, I don't want that. Now go. And actually charge this time. That was effective. Now get out of there. Did I kill them all? There's exactly one woodland ranger left. Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and be cheap here and just run all the way over here.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
Yeah, why do you think I'm having them rest right here? Literally, all she's doing is sitting there being like, yep. Okay, so now that we've rested a little bit, what do we have here? The Woodland Warriors and the Woodland Spearmen. These are the same spearmen that have been charging at me this entire time. How are they not tired? Okay, Woodland Warriors, time to die. And then we still have that one Woodland Warden and that one Woodland Ranger left. I don't think that charge could have gone much better. To be fair, I've killed 81% of them so far. Don't stop to engage them. Prolonged fight against spearmen, you would lose, even crappy spearmen. Yeah, there is one Woodland Warrior left. These guys are still just winded. That's fine. Okay. And charge at these guys. They didn't go into defensive formation. They got ripped in half.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Okay. So, these guys are powerful as fudge. To the point where I got these guys wavering even with their general still alive. That's him. Oh, no, 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 no. You guys were insolent to me. Hi, elves. Nom. I love capturing me some elvish. No! Took you long enough to die. These guys are like, no, please. We regret not retreating. Another heroic victory for me. They did kill 12 of me, though. That's a bit concerning, but I killed 650 of them. Say what you want about the elves, they were tough. But it looks like with an Easterling, not an Easterling, I keep saying that, with a Nazgul, I could pretty much take them out. That's a safe assumption to make. What did he get for that? Menacing Uruk, increased to troops' morale. Alright. So I'm gonna, let's see, what else do I have to do this turn?
No sleeping here!
Alright, you're still watching that. It's fine.
Get ready for fighting!
Did I say these guys were going to... Yeah, those guys are going into the fort. These guys are going here.
Object mission up! Pick your feet up!
This guy's gotta make watchtowers.
Move! Objective complete.
Much like I would say if I was playing,
Objective complete.
much like I would say if I were playing vanilla Total War, he would have to make babies, but
Completed an objective.
not interested in the babies this time. Okay, got this guy moving.
Sleep in here.
Alright, I think we are all set. I could make a leather tanner because I think that gives me +10 to income. Which is about what I'd get out of roads in some places. And might as well start on some ballistas. Could use them. And here, I don't think I'll get anyone. Alright. I think in the next episode we might actually be ready to start invading the Vale of Anduin. So if you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, guys. And I will see you next time where my incredibly overpowered Nazgul will destroy entire armies by themselves. See you guys next time.